right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro. Right now. It's time for Bartertown. It's time for
Naps. It's time for a nap.
It's time for a nap.
Yeah.
Way to bring down that energy.
I am.
Tucky agrees.
Good night.
There's not much energy. After a 14-hour day yesterday.
Is that all it was?
Well, I got out there at 5 a.m. and
Yeah.
the show wrapped up when torrential rain came.
Which was about 3:15.
But then
Right.
we still had 2 or 3 hours
And
in
then we
the
had
store.
to clean up, and then the store was open, and then we finally went to bed at about 8 or 9 o'clock after you met with an unfortunate bout.
Show everyone the picture.
Bout of...
I would like to thank our good friend Hawaiian Shirt Rob for bringing me a picture of sangria yesterday, which is his thing. He always does that. And I forgot how much I love his sangria. I also forgot...
There's my wife.
I also forgot...
passengers.
I also forgot how I tend to drink too much of it. There you go.
In the passenger seat
Yeah.
of our truck.
That you can't really see me, thank God.
She has a napkin up to her mouth.
Yeah, I have a napkin up to my
And
face.
she's just laying there.
Yeah.
Because she ate all the fruit from a picture of sangria.
I relearned a lesson and then also learned a new lesson yesterday. I relearned that I really like this gentleman's amazing sangria, but I always drink too much of it. And the second thing I learned for the first time is that under no circumstances should I can't speak for you, should I ever eat any of the fruit from the sangria. If you're not familiar with sangria, it's some sort of like winey brandy thing with fruit in it. Apparently Rob soaks his fruit in what I think might be vodka.
I think that's one of the rules of acquisition is you don't eat the fruit from sangria from a guy named
Hawaiian
Shirt
Rob.
Rob.
I told you it was like eating the worm at the bottom of the tequila bottle,
So
but you didn't listen.
I was having a great time.
Until you weren't.
It's like 2 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, the show's about to be over. I'll have a drink, like a little drink. And then 2:30, I'm like, I feel good. I could have a little more. And then the show like wrapped up. We all came inside, and I was like, oh, anyone else want some sangria? And a few other folks, friends who were here. I had a cup, and I'm like jovial. And then it's like empty, and I'm like, oh, there's fruit in it though. Fruit is good. I love fruit. Fruit is fresh and like tasty and sweet. So I'm like, I'll just have one strawberry. I'll just have a piece of pineapple. I'll have a mango. I'll have another strawberry.
It was like a fruit salad. I hadn't seen her in a few hours at that point, so I came in and she was bombed. No, I was doing other stuff. It's funny. Did you just say fruit is good?
Yeah, you know what else is good?
Because your drunken quote in the paper...
I'm sorry. I was not drunk when the paper was here.
Your fun quote in the paper...
I was not drunk until after 2:30 minimum.
The Atlantic City Press wrote a fantastic write-up.
An absolutely amazing article about the show.
Plastic Paradise.
Plastic Paradise is the headline.
Now, we've had headlines that said a mecca, a collector's mecca.
We were a collector's mecca.
Plastic Paradise is my favorite.
Plastic Paradise is definitely my favorite.
I've been living half my life, living in the plastic paradise.
What a fantastic article. I think he wants that on camera too.
Yeah, work that out.
There's Scott Faust
There's
right
Scott
there
Faust
in the paper.
meeting my good friend Brian, the Blue Meanie Heffron. There's Penelope and I.
Yeah, we're adorable.
Tucker's at our feet. You can't see him.
There's the store.
There's the store. And hold on. Plastic
Paradise. What's the first line of
First
that
line
article?
is, toys are good, Nkui.
Toys are good.
You literally say, toys are good.
Well,
that sums up everything we do.
So what's funny?
Toys are good.
I didn't do that on purpose.
Oh, who's that? Speaking of.
That's Tucker. What, are you just going everywhere?
I went one up instead of one down.
So we were just talking to the press guy, John, who, thank you to Mr. John Russo for the fantastic article, coming out and hanging out with us basically all day. Turns out he and Justin went to the same grade school, so it was really cool.
10 years apart,
But we just had a great conversation with him, and at one point I was like, regular. Someone asked us regular or spicy pork roll. Regular. Forever.
Spicy.
No, regular.
Spicy.
Anyway. And it is pork roll. So
it's a random question, but I had to answer it.
Thank you for being correct. It's not Taylor ham. It is pork roll.
I don't even know if I had spicy pork roll. So regular, I guess.
Regular, yeah.
Anyway.
So this conversation we're having, at one point I'm just like, toys are good. That's your headline. Toys are good. And sure enough, he put it as the first
I
line.
think you said that.
Well, I mean,
I did. I actually said, that's your headline.
Michelle, go home. You're drunk. Thank you though for chucking in the article, but it's not Taylor ham. Yeah, Lenny, I don't think I've ever had spicy pork roll, bro. I think I've only ever had the regular Taylor. How did we get on this conversation?
A random person who I do not
random
recognize, who is watching us old dirty, who is watching us on YouTube.
So we
just asked
if you guys have never watched this before and you think this is acclaimed, just we're gonna sell some stuff. We got some NES. We bought a bunch of stuff yesterday, but this is kind of a wrap up to our amazing. We didn't even pregame this. Our amazing It's a Toy Show event yesterday.
there were so many vendors.
It was a fantastic day. I want to thank all of our VIPs who came and were part of the VIP picture and who set up and sold. I can name you all individually, but I won't. We met the Kimseys for the first time, and we met them like
it was really cool
face
to
to face.
It's weird and cool to meet people you've only ever seen on computer screens.
We did it last year with Jack, which we went out to California. The Kimseys came here.
So last year I got to meet Tiffany, who's a VIP, but also I actually knew Tiffany prior by meeting her online.
They came to the grand reopening.
It's been a long time. I think 8 or 9 years that I've known her online. We got to meet Nick Rich last year, Jack Vanderbeck and Jenny. We just got to meet the Kimseys yesterday. Doug is eating his cheesecake. There's so many
the
people.
Cheesecake Nerd is here. Listen, we can't sit here. It'll be the whole thing. We're going to make a nice post.
Yeah.
But especially thanks to our VIPs. Many of you set up. Many of you came and shopped. Many of you were here for our VIP picture. I know I held a baby, like a politician.
It definitely looked like we had a baby.
I held one of the twins.
So
Cute
speaking of
twins.
VIPs, one of the perks of yesterday was that all of our VIPs who came to the show got to take home with them their very own Tucker paw-autograph. They got to choose from his Maverick photo. Selena, go to camera 2.
All right.
I'm going to put these up on the camera, actually. They got to choose from a couple different shots of Tucker. And even if you didn't make it to the show, Selena wants all of you VIPs who did not get one to be able to get one. So we have Tucker as Maverick, the Need for Treats. We have Tucker the Dog Knight in his Bat Dog costume. And then we just have classic cute, what is that, like a sheriff hat?
Yeah, it's just a little cowboy hat.
It's so cute. I
think that's my favorite one.
That was a popular one.
I think
VIP
during Thunderdome.
Yeah, as part of Thunderdome, any VIPs that did not get to make it, that could not get one of these live. Selena, you can go to camera 1.
Just tell me which one you want.
Just let us know. We'll do a
Ryan,
poll.
thank you.
Yeah, we'll do a poll. But all of you VIPs who didn't get to make it yesterday,
Andrew, I'm
get
sorry
one of
you couldn't
these.
make it. Well, this is a yearly thing, so hopefully next year. If you're wondering about our VIP group, we keep talking about it.
Hang on, let me put it up.
There is a link above for our Patreon group. It's like the inner circle of the inner circle. It's a great group. A great bunch of people.
Keep talking so I can eat some mashed
that
potatoes.
we can't say enough good things about. But
I'm on soft foods today.
yeah, Mark, it was great to meet the Kimseys. It was so cool seeing like VIPs we interact with kind of almost on a weekly or daily basis.
Yeah.
Interacting with people we don't see often. Rocky stopped by.
Rocky, you still walked out of
Alicia's
here.
here.
So Rocky got here at literally 4:58.
And still found stuff.
And still walked out of here with a giant bag. Plus,
After the torrential downpour that kind of ended the show. The show was beautiful. Everybody started to pack up, and then the downpour came, and everybody boom packed up.
Folks started starting to pack up at about 2:45.
It came at a good time.
But then the rain showed up a little bit after 3, and that just got
I
everybody.
want to thank one of my oldest friends and one of the most important people in my life that led me to be who I am. My friend Brian, the Blue Meanie, who came, and it was like a grade in high school reunion. How many friends came out to see him, and we hung out together and talked about old times. It was awesome, and Brian was gracious enough to come hang out and sign for, and seeing him interact. This is a guy, camera 1. This is a guy who I met the first day of 8th grade, and we became instant best friends. We were inseparable for years. This is a guy who was a huge fan of wrestling. His whole childhood, he used to drag me to wrestling events because I didn't know crap about wrestling. And he was a fanboy. And seeing him interact with people who felt that way about him was so awesome and heartwarming. I'm super proud of the guy. And it was great that he came down. And he's a staple. I mean, he'll come anytime we ask him to come.
It was really cool. So,
and Scott Faust came, who's a VIP.
Scott got to meet him. He's got to be in the paper. So Chris Reed, EA, just said he loved the little girl who was running around waving her Tucker graph. and shouting about
That
it.
had to be Amelia.
It was Amelia. That's Alex's daughter, another VIP. She was so excited that she got an autograph from Tucker that everyone had to see it. And she
Alicia said that. It was probably Amelia.
It was.
One of the guys that I work with, one of my engineers that's been saving boxes for me for years, finally had the chance to come down and see the show.
It was really cool.
And he checked it out. He was all impressed. And he comes around the corner and he looks at me and he says, "You didn't tell me the blue meanie was coming."
That's awesome.
I was there when he said that. It was funny. Jonathan, if you're watching, Jonathan, you're probably not, but if you are, thank you again for all the wonderful boxes that you always supply.
You guys who are watching probably have one of his boxes.
Yes, so Selena works at a place where they do installations of phones and other like IT stuff.
Yeah.
And she has got like explicit instructions to all the phone techs, like please save any boxes because they're beautiful, perfect, like little square.
Happy Sunday, Patrick. Yeah, Mark, Brian still has a very youthful air about him. Matter of fact, when he was in WWF, he lost a bunch of weight, and he didn't look like himself. So he still comes across as young. Rock, yes, Motley Q played some great tunes and had some amazing food. Matter of fact, I couldn't wait. All day. All I was like, I'm not going to eat.
This is a great story.
I'm not going to eat. Motley Q is coming. I can't wait to try the deep fried pork rib sandwich. Oh my God. So I said, all right, Chris Wilde, I want a burger. And I want a deep fried sandwich. So they gave me a burger. I had it. I think I had to give it to Penelope to hold for me. And they were like, all right, your pork rib sandwich is ready. So they handed it to me. And I was like, I've been waiting all day for this. Words that came out of my mouth. She handed it to me. And the window was a little high. So as she handed it to me, it kind of slid sideways out of my hand. So I went to grab it better and smashed my entire pork sandwich against the side of their beautiful wrapped barbecue mobile. And it like smeared all the way down.
Like graffiti.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done it better if you were trying to achieve that effect.
Yeah.
And like your reaction was to like push it against something so it wouldn't fall, and that just made it just smash everywhere. There's a lot of folks that came yesterday that I didn't see. Earl, maybe I just don't.
I didn't run into Earl.
Maybe the sangria is talking, but I don't remember seeing you.
Maybe he said hi, but I don't.
I'm glad that you were there, Earl.
Tanner, so we have a monitor here where I get to read the comments.
Yeah, these are comments.
Love you guys on Pegwarmers and want to do the Crystal Lake tours.
Oh cool, yeah. That's
I'm
not
trying to talk
too
the
far.
wife into a trip to Jersey. Yeah, that's a couple hours from us.
2 hours or so.
Yeah.
Up
You
there.
can't drive for more than 3 hours.
There's a lot to do
still
in
be
Jersey, but Tanner, please come down. We'd love it, and thank you for watching Pegwarmers. We just recorded a bunch of episodes. We're going to do more. Norm, what's up? Mark, my nephew keep coming back to our table with different items from Motley Q. Yeah, listen, I could have eaten all day. I wish I had took more time to just grab and eat.
I ordered the mac and cheese, but what I meant to order was the fries. I don't know where. I wasn't even drinking yet. I was just like high on the show.
You just didn't see the fries because they were there.
I just didn't see it, I guess, on the sign.
Yeah.
I really wanted to try the fries and I missed them.
Well, we'll have to go to their next event.
Oh, it's not like he'll never be
Well,
back.
with any luck, and I don't want to get anybody too excited because of some zoning things that Maze Landing is apparently doing, but we're hoping to be able to get Chris and the Motley Q and Frank and the Motley Q truck here
On Saturdays or Sundays.
on a day or two during the weekend,
Yeah.
here and there.
So you can come to Farpoint and have lunch. We're going to work that out.
We're going to work it
So
out.
yesterday was awesome. We didn't get to meet Michelle and Jim's new baby. Hate that we missed the show.
Aw, it's okay.
Oh, she's still too little. That's okay. Michelle, we'll meet her. It's all right. How does Stella like being a big sister?
I like that we just call out specific people and talk right to them during the show.
Well, because we know no.
Does anybody else feel totally left out when we do that?
Is there anything else we wanted to wrap up about the show? The show's amazing.
The show is amazing.
We were so stressed about weather. We were stressed.
The weather had me
weather
more
was
stressed out than anything.
It turns out that weather in South Jersey, to forecast it, it's like when you have like bones and leaves and spit and like you just throw it on the ground and it's like one of those like magical people from Merlin's time.
And 3 wizards read the same bones 3 different ways.
Yes, there's no way to tell. So every 15 minutes on Friday night when we would look at the weather, it would be a different
Michelle,
chance of showers.
Tell Stella I get it.
Oh, hilarious. Stella loves it, but also wants to not be a sister anymore sometimes. I get it too. Okay, you may continue.
Selena gets it. So most of you, a lot of VIPs and Bartertowners never saw Selena before. She's never been on camera.
That's a store-only perk, guys.
Yeah, that's a in-store only perk. It's like when we say no shipping.
Exclusive.
There's no shipping with Selena.
Store at Farpoint store exclusive.
Store exclusive.
Pick up only.
So
So one thing I want to say again about yesterday, one of the things that we were doing with the show, it wasn't just a great show. We did something serious yesterday that we've never done before. We actually have a museum now.
Oh, we're in it.
We're in it.
We're in it.
Yeah, we are.
The museum is open.
It is no longer a concept. It's no longer mixed out around the store.
It's no longer under
It
construction.
is not under, well, it's always under construction because we like to change things. But
Version
the
1.0 is not.
actual museum,
Version 1.0 of the museum.
the museum is a thing.
Everything around us, this area, our studio,
Yes.
right, is now the Farpoint Museum. And people were wowed yesterday.
People kept trying to buy things.
Well, yeah, that's an unfortunate aspect of a museum. But
that-
I don't go to, like, the Franklin Institute and try and buy things.
Yeah, but they also have like a gift shop, and it's understood that it's separate. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we need a little bit more marketing and some more branding.
Maybe
to
we
lay-
are the Farpoint Museum and the rest is a gift shop now. Instead of Farpoint Toys, and we have a museum. No, the toy store is still the more important
I don't
aspect of
know.
it. It's just us showing off our stuff. So, without further ado,
Are we actually going to
camera
sell
three.
some stuff?
Camera three.
Camera three.
Camera 3.
Tuck.
Tucky.
Tuck, what's this? What's that?
Oh, great. That was great.
The sound is left.
Oh,
I love
what's
it.
this? What's that? Go get it.
Is he back in his spot?
Yeah. Good
There's
boy.
Tucky. Oh,
Oh.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
stop
can
saying the T word. I'm sorry.
All right, you can go back there one.
Rocky, congrats on completing the museum. I know it's been a long time coming, but it looks great and really helps educate people on the toys of our generation.
Listen, we get to share it with everybody.
That is awesome.
All
That's
right.
one of the things we do.
So what did we buy yesterday? We didn't go crazy buying. I was too tired. And Frank bought everything.
Did he? Because he did. I noticed he was here
Really?
at like 6
He
o'clock.
did very well.
He was here at 6 a.m. and then he disappeared when the show opened. So that told me that he bought everything good here.
I saw him briefly.
Well, he had to go down to our second
Yes,
location
and
for
I'd
the
like
show
to.
at Shoreline.
I'd like to have a special shout out to Shoreline for hosting the other half of It's a Toy Show 2022. They do not get enough love. We love those guys, Ben and Becky and crew down at Shoreline. Fantastic place. Great. I mean, they had a bounce castle. Like,
Yeah.
we had Motley Q. They had a bouncy house.
It was cool that they partnered up with us and let us also have people like they have a yard sale there, and it behooves them to do it the same day we do It's a Toy Show.
Yeah.
But to let us say, hey, listen, we have a lot of vendors. We had more vendors sign up this year than ever.
It was the most
So,
we've ever had.
well, ever since it was at this location. But for them to let us say, hey, listen, we're going to... Frank used to have hundreds of vendors.
I was going to say, but he never had people sign up.
No.
Because he had so much room, they
just
could
showed
just
up.
show up.
Yeah. So anyway...
I bet he doesn't even know how many.
I know it's advantageous for them to let us send vendors to them, but it's also very cool they partner with us, and you know, the Ben and Becky are awesome down there.
I
And
hope they
Big Dog,
had,
I gotta shout Big Dog out a little bit. He's a nice guy, and he helped. You know,
I hope they had half as good of a day as we did.
they did.
Yeah.
They absolutely did. So we bought a lot of stuff. We bought some stuff. Bought a lot of Nintendo games. Bought some Lord of the Rings stuff. A lot of high-end Star Wars, but modern high-end. Let's
Oh, was that the Irish Hall?
yeah, I like that, the Irish Hall.
So I have the video games priced,
All right.
and
What?
that's it.
Did our VIPs claim
I don't know,
any
name dropping.
more claims? I know they claimed some stuff. So our
Let me
VIPs
just double check.
got to see some of the video games early. Mark actually dropped some stuff off for me. I finally have a G.I. Joe classified bat.
That's
Everybody
awesome.
else and their mother has 15 of them. Mark finally brought me a classified
That's
bat.
really cool.
I don't remember seeing Mark, but I said hi to some
They were set up at the
Yeah, they had a table.
Mark
which
and
is
Dina
fantastic.
and Mark's nephew.
All right, let's see. Any other claims? Just want to double check.
I walked over and I thought Mark's nephew was Mark. I just looked quickly, and there's a lot of people everywhere, and sitting next to Dina, and I saw the Kimseys like 6 feet away, and I wanted to say, "Hey, Arcaros, did you meet the Kimseys?" And I looked after I said it, and I looked over, and Mark was standing talking to Rob and Tara,
Oh, that must
and I was like, "I guess you did."
that's the wrong footage.
All right, I think we've got all the claims in.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some vintage cartridge games.
Ready for camera 2?
Let's go to let's stay camera 2. Yeah, we'll describe how this works. Anybody new? Anybody new?
You sure you don't want camera 1?
We are
We
going
went
to
camera one. We'd go to camera one. This is terrible.
we're going to talk about an item. For instance, let's start with this one because it's not. Let's start with this one because it's loose. That is a loose Sonic the Hedgehog Sega Genesis cart only. You're going to
You
see,
can go to camera. Yeah, there we go.
right? When I say the price, the first person in the comments, all these comments here, it's all YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, all mashed into one, and they post them in order. The first person to comment, claim Sonic, gimme Sonic, claim Hedgehog, whatever you want to type, as long as we know what you're talking about specifically. After I say the price, gets it. Free shipping in the U.S. If you're outside the U.S., we have to charge actual shipping. We apologize. We can't lose money on shipping. If you're picking it up, the price is still the same. It just means we're not losing money on shipping. So, when we see the name, you will hear a bell. It sounds like that. And then a name will be called. Selena, just say...
We have a claim from Kermit.
Yes. You will hear that. That is the person who won the item. That should be it, right? That's at the end of this, you'll get an invoice this evening. You'll be able to pay that invoice with a debit card, credit card, PayPal, whatever you want to use.
If you're a new watcher or a new bidder, please send us a message on Facebook.
Yep.
So that we can communicate with you.
Yep. All right.
And that's it.
Any questions? Feel free to ask. There are a lot of people in the comments who've been doing this for over 2 years now.
115 weeks in a row.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It really is.
We were going to take the day off. We are beat after yesterday.
I would have enjoyed taking the day off.
Threw up all night, sangria.
Yeah, show that picture again.
So we were going to take the day off, but we realized that we can't. We can't.
You don't want if you do have to break the streak, you don't want to do it for that. You want to do it for.
Oh no, I would have broken the streak for my sangria all night puking. Yeah, definitely.
If you want to do it for some amazing reason, like you're going to the pyramids or something.
Well, no, I would take Bartertown to the pyramids. But I wouldn't take Bartertown to the toilet bowl while I'm vomiting.
All right, camera 2.
Soft foods. I'm gonna have some mashed potatoes.
I hope you guys all did good yesterday.
Camera 4, bathroom cam.
All right, Sonic the Hedgehog cart only.
$7.
$7. That's shipped to you if we need to ship it. That sucks, but it is what it is. Speaking of Sonic, this is a
go that way, so I don't have to do 2 in a row.
Yeah, 2 in a row makes it awkward.
If someone's
playing
Sonic,
I didn't want to go to the expensive game immediately, but I guess I will.
All right.
Toy Story, complete in box, Sega Genesis.
It is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Go find one. Go find one. $50.
$50 for Toy Story. It's a rare Genesis game.
It's in its clamshell, which is a big deal. Most of the Toy Story games came in a box, not a clamshell.
Oh.
So the clamshell, they went from box to clamshell
in that transition
or whatever,
period,
and it became a transition.
How about that? What game is this?
That
Lion
is
King.
Lion King.
Oh, you got right.
Okay.
Lion King is with its box. There is no cartridge. That's $10.
So there's no instruction manual.
No
you mean?
cartridge.
I'm sorry, did I say it's with the cartridge and the box?
Yes.
No instruction manual.
Correct.
Sorry, yes, $10.
Hard driving. They used to call me that in high school.
CIB, hard driving, CIB, $18.
Complete in box.
Complete in box.
Hey, hard driving.
You yoinked it off the camera again.
I hate it when you do that.
Hard driving.
CIB,
$18. Is that a play on computers?
Wow, I never thought of that.
Be.
Yeah.
All right. Next game is
Super High Impact.
Super High Impact.
Cartridge
It's like a
with
football game.
Cartridge with the box, $8.
All right, $8. Wow. And then finally, Sonic complete in box. Sonic the game and the instruction manual.
Not for resale, quote unquote. $17.
All right. Supersaurus Rex. Hey guys, just stopping to say thanks for having me at the show. Supersaurus.
That is Mr. Emmett.
John Emmett, you are always welcome.
Thank
I
you,
hope
sir.
you did okay. You ended up in a fantastic spot.
Yeah, right in the front. there.
Definitely, because sometimes I got to finagle people in between other people, and John just had the right amount of stuff. So right there at the front of the.
I like the Tetris that happens.
It is a Tetris move.
It sucks that you have to do that and you can't be like walking around and stuff, but you are very good at it.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Okay, what's next?
I'm gonna go to camera.
Hard driving apparently is a tough game. Yeah, Selena, just flow with it.
I wasn't worth really just
All right,
out loud.
flying off the shelves here.
Yeah, well, whatever. I don't
yeah,
care.
it is
I don't
what it
care if
is.
I sell anything. I just need to get through this so I can go to bed.
A little bit of a specialized thing, the Genesis games. Not everyone has a Genesis. I'm still a little bit charred from Christmas. When we
I'm going to
played
have to be
all
100%
games.
honest here.
Yeah.
These games are untested. Typically, NES and Sega Genesis carts are really hard to kill, right? You just got to clean them and stuff like that. So we did clean them with some rubbing alcohol. If you buy these and have any issues, use some rubbing alcohol. But if there are any deeper issues, I guess we'll honor that. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So, all right, let's go back to camera 2.
Let's do that.
I'm dropping the prices of all of them because you just said that.
No, what's this?
Xenophobe.
Xenophobe.
Xenophobe is $8.
Alien ripoff. Captain Skyhawk.
Captain Skyhawk is $6.
That's one of the baseball
Major
games.
League Baseball.
Major League Baseball is $5.
Oh man, we're gonna lose money shipping that.
Jaws.
Jaws. Dun, dun,
Jaws
dun, dun,
is...
dun, 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 dun.
Jaws is not on my list. Yeah, it is. Jaws is $10.
My poor wife's scratchy voice.
Mm.
Don't know what that is. Can't read it.
Life Force?
Life
Oh,
Force.
Life Force is a good one. Life Force is
Okay.
$17.
$17. Home Alone 2.
Lost in New York.
With a special appearance.
We have a claim. Patrick Kiley, claim Xenophobe and Jaws.
All right, Patrick, thank you. The first claim of Bartertown.
Patrick has been waiting for us to put Nintendo games back on Bartertown for like a year and a half. So I'm glad that you're watching.
Was he originally a video game guy that came on?
He met us, I think, when we were doing the 3 weeks in a row of NES.
Wow.
We blew out the case to the point where there was nothing left.
Did you do Life Force yet?
I did. It was 17. Xenophobe and Jaws, right?
Yep.
Xenophobe and Jaws. Patrick, got you.
Did you do Home? Oh, you didn't finish Home Alone with a Donald Trump.
Yeah, I cut you off.
Home
Sorry.
Alone 2, Lost in New York, starring Donald Trump, $10.
Kung Fu. We have 2 copies.
Kung Fu, it's a 3-screw version of Kung Fu, not the 5.
Classic.
$10.
$10.
And we've got 2 of them.
All right.
Is that everything?
No.
No.
Everything from that roundabout.
Everything on this roundabout.
Got it.
I'll leave them up there for a minute.
For a minute, while I have a bite of my soft.
Bite it up, Softy.
Nick, we do not have a copy of Contra from this lot.
No, there might be one in store. I don't remember. Contra's the kind of game, there's a short list of games that the minute you get them, they go back out. Metroid, you know what I mean?
Patrick would also like to claim Home Alone and Kung Fu.
Thank you, Patrick. I'm going to pick you the cleaner of the 2 Kung Fus. This one has a little bit of discoloration, so I'll give you this one.
Home Alone 2 and Kung Fu.
Yep.
Now, Patrick, being a game guy, you know the deal. The first thing we always do is wipe the games down with a little bit of alcohol and a Q-tip. If you have any actual problems, please let us know. Of course, we'll make good on it. But electronics are finicky. Some of this stuff didn't work when it was new.
I actually prefer the lens wipes because they're alcohol-based and they don't have the frou-frou of the Q-tip.
The baseball game. Was it Major League Baseball?
Yeah.
$5 on Major League Baseball. That was a nice cheapie. $5. What else we got? Ooh. Do I have? I must have this. I wouldn't be giving it up if I didn't. That's a good one. Oh my god, I literally thought that was jerky and I almost took a bite.
Oh god, what is it?
It's a dog treat.
Yikes.
He put a dog treat on the table.
Camera 3. It's a treat. You hear that it's a treat?
It's a dog
Tucker,
treat.
it's a treat.
He's gonna jump out of his
He's
bed
gonna
though. Okay, there you go.
That's Hal's pepperoni he's munching on.
That's Hal's pepperoni. Good boy.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's Tucker's now.
Was that an Easter gift, I think? Hal brought us Reese's eggs and pepperoni.
All right.
Look at that face. Oh my god.
Not with that face.
He is literally...
Alright.
Oh my god, he's literally the best
It's hard
thing.
to tear off. It's hard to tear the camera off him.
So yesterday, the Cheesecake
We have
Nerd,
to be the only toy claim thing with a little dog.
I want to tell a little story here. So yesterday, the Cheesecake Nerd stopped by and had a table and was doing his amazing, like, nerdy cheesecake. He had a butterbeer cheesecake. I say he, it was they. They're their group. They had a butterbeer cheesecake, which was apparently very good. I did not get to try it.
How's Tucker Paultograph went to his mom?
It's really cute. I, as a rule, don't like cheesecake. But when the Cheesecake Nerd reached out to us on Instagram and was like, hey guys, could we like do a thing? Like, I'll give you some cheesecake and like maybe like you could just like pimp us a little. Of course, we're like, sure. I'm not going to say no. But I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to have to pretend that this is good and that I like it. And just eat a few bites on the thing. And like, okay, it's amazing. Thank you, cheesecake, guys. But I took one bite. And it was like, I don't ever want to eat another dessert as long as I live. That's how good their cheesecakes are. Tucker is the Oreo madness of the dog world.
Because you're not really a dog person.
I am not.
You love that.
I am not a
less
dog
of a dog
person.
person than my
If
sister.
if we could clone Tucker, could we have a dog?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
I'm not a cheesecake person.
Can we turn Tucker
I'm not a
into
dog
a
person.
German Shepherd? All right,
If
you
it
ready?
would be this big.
It will be at first.
No,
All right.
he's 6 pounds or something,
first.
right?
They start out that way. All right.
Tuck, go play.
Come here, Tuck.
Go play.
Go on,
here,
go
Tucky.
Go be the talent. Go.
The guy guy from Nerdy Cheesecakes looks like someone who beat up nerds.
Listen,
He called them Nerdy Cheesecakes.
I didn't want to say this in front of my husband, but there's two guys from the cheesecake. There's 2 guys and 2 ladies. Eric, I believe, is the guy who does the actual baking, and his partner is very
social media guy.
He's a very
he's jacked.
He's very.
He's a bodybuilder.
He's a good-looking guy. He's got. He's very muscular, photogenic.
He's not accidentally muscular. He is a bodybuilder.
And if you listen, I don't want to typecast people.
He doesn't eat those cheesecakes.
But if you had put 10 guys in a room and told me to pick out the cheesecake guy, I don't think he's the first one I would have chosen.
I mean, not for nothing, but if you put 10 guys in a room, would you pick Justin as the toy store owner?
I don't know. Maybe not. That's a good.
I don't know. I think Selena going around nowadays and.
Maybe I would
There's
have.
a type now.
Yeah. Because the guys from Toy Cantina were here yesterday,
yes,
and they also own a tattoo shop, and they look just like...
We look like we're all in a band together.
Long hair beard tattoo guy. Long hair beard tattoo guy.
Yeah.
Long hair beard tattoo guy.
We look like we're either in a band or like we're truck drivers and a biker gang together or something. Like there's a... Toy store owners before this generation were like the old curmudgeonly Frank, Scott Tallis-ish.
Yeah.
The Simpsons guy, right?
Yeah.
Now this generation is like the rocker. When we started watching a Toy Store Near You, the Netflix show or the Amazon show we're on, we were supposed to be on season 1, but because of the fire, they pushed us to season 2, and they had to add stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we watched the first episode of season 1, Billy Galaxy. He comes on, he's like, yeah, I started out playing bass in a band, and I got in, it was in the toys, and I was like, oh, that's funny, he plays in a band. Second episode, next guy. Yeah, I was in a band, and then I ended up, getting into toys and collectibles, and I was like, oh my god.
Don't get me wrong,
So then, 4 out of 5 were like, I was in a band, and I'm like, oh, it's such a cliche. So
any preconceptions that somebody has based on appearance go out the window.
Where is Tucker going? Alicia and I just noticed the same thing. Tucker just fucked off into the other room.
I am covered in toy tattoos now, too.
I was kind of hoping that no one was going to notice
Tucker,
that.
are you
Thanks,
pooping?
Alicia, for that special
Tucker, come here.
observation.
Tucker.
Come here, Tuck.
Tuck.
Tucker's pooping somewhere.
Come on, Tucky.
Tucky's already pooped today.
What are you doing?
Anyway,
Tucker.
after you befouled...
Tucker.
He's really taking his time. That scares me.
He definitely just pooped somewhere in the store.
Tuck, what's this? What, you want a treat?
He's going to poop it out if you give him more.
Tuck, what's this?
I tried to get him to poop on the way in, but the minute we pull up into this parking lot, all Tucker's interested in is
Camera
getting
3.
to the back door. He cares not even a little bit about anything else, including pooping. Camera 3 is an empty dog bed. What are you doing to me, dude?
He's jiggling it. Somebody's jiggling the camera.
Tucker's butt is.
Tucker's
What's
butt.
that? All right, get in there. Get in there.
Get in your dog bed, dude. Nope. Okay.
Good
Oh,
boy.
maybe? Nope.
He smelled every
more
corner.
dog
That's a
treats.
poop walk. That is exactly what it is.
It's not a poop wall.
It's a poop walk.
What do you know?
When the dog disappears into the other room, oh my god, you can see his bandana. He has a little Farpoint bandana with his name on it.
You can also
All right,
see
let's
the.
sell some more stuff.
You can
Yeah,
also
there
see
you
the
go.
He has a round tag.
You can see the dot that I
Yes,
put over the
Alex
tag.
is right. You just rewarded him for pooping in the store. Do I need to go look and see if he really did?
No.
No.
Can we sell some more stuff?
Go for it.
Heli, Tiger Heli.
Tiger Heli?
NES
I need
Tiger
to be on the
Heli.
wrong camera. Please hold.
Tiger Heli. Tiger Heli is $6.
$6.
I said I need to be on the wrong camera.
2 copies of John Elway Quarterback.
John Elway quarterback, $5 each. We have 2 of those.
Probably would have been more if they won the Super Bowl.
They're falling over themselves. This is a
Simon's
good one.
Quest.
This is Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. $15.
Oh, I like that.
I just love Castlevania.
Some sort of football, but I can't read the fine print.
It's just football. I think it's just college
It's just football. It's only
It says
football.
words above top
It's called
of it.
football. It's just called football.
It's only football.
Play action football, $5.
Patrick claiming Elway.
All right, let me give him the better of the 2. Yep, the less.
And Simon's.
Thank you, Patrick.
Patrick, do you want a separate bell ring for that?
Yes,
give him
his
2
bell
bell
ring.
rings.
That's right. Give him his bell ring.
Every time someone claims...
Oh, here's a
they
cool
get-
one, and this is timely.
Patrick claiming play action.
That's the football. We said just football. Damn, Patrick.
Well, I knew there were words over
It's
top.
Patrick's Bartertown.
He has literally been
We are
waiting.
happy to be in Patrick's
No.
living room.
Patrick Town.
He has literally been waiting for like a year and a half for more NES. So I appreciate you, Patrick. Simon, son of Trevor and
Silpha?
It's not. It's Silpha. Sifa.
Sypha.
Sypha. Thank you.
Oh, there's an L in
Yeah,
it.
there's no L. I don't think. Willow. which I already have a copy of, or I wouldn't.
Yeah,
be
how
selling
cool
it.
is this? Did you guys see the trailer for this? What's really cool is, here's a little inside information. We shot a episode of Peg Warmers about Willow toys.
And you made fun of the movie the entire time, because I can't say anything without you making fun.
I can't say anything without you making fun.
See?
All right.
All right, what's next? Willow was $18. Did I say that?
You didn't say 18, but
$18.
now you did.
Willow's $18.
And the oldie but a goodie Mario / Duck Hunters,
Duck
two
Hunt
of them.
Super
Duck
Mario,
Hunt. I
$8,
love that game.
and there's 2 of those.
I
Right.
love that game.
2 of those. Did you know that you can control the duck?
I know it now. I didn't know it then.
All right, so Patrick will claim Willow, but only if I talk about what I think about Willow. Go to camera 1.
Well,
Please.
how can you say anything about the series?
Well, about the trailer.
Okay.
So, Patrick, I did not know there was a trailer coming out. I found it by accident on Facebook. Friend shared it. I immediately stopped what I was doing. Went and cast it to the TV right here. I said, Justin, come and look. And I turned it on. And I stood here and watched. And I literally cried.
What you got to tell me what Patrick claimed again. I
Okay.
mixed some things up.
He got Simon's Quest.
Yep.
John Elway, quarterback.
Yep.
Play action football.
Yep.
Jaws.
What is Jaws?
Xenophobe. Can I continue?
Yep.
Kung Fu.
Yep.
Home Alone 2.
Yep.
And he's about to claim Willow because I'm going to continue telling you what I thought of the trailer.
Okay.
There's Bell Run for claiming Willow.
It was... So there were moments of it that I thought, like, the CGI maybe wasn't the best, but I'm going to try not to be too nitpicky about it. The original Willow is one of my favorite movies of all time. I think it actually kind of shaped me a little bit as a kid because I love fantasy stuff, and it might have been one of the earliest fantasy things that I was
It was
ever...
probably one of your earlier influences. in that
Yeah,
regard.
it's probably one of the first things that, Ewoks were a big deal. And then from Ewoks to Willow was not a big jump because, as we all know, Warwick Davis is Wicket. So it's not a big leap. I didn't know that Saoirse. I had no idea that Joanna Wiley was going to be in the show.
They're saying that Mad Mardigan is going to be in it too.
I can't wait. I hope that it's good. I'm
The
nervous.
trailer looks great.
I'm nervous it's not
It
going to
looks
be
like
good.
Lord of the Rings.
It looks like Lord of the Rings. And some people are saying that, like, it looks too much like Lord of the Rings. Like, whatever, it is.
Is there such a
There's
thing?
Yeah,
I mean-
that, exactly.
I don't...
It's like that guy looks too much like the Cheesecake Nerd's bodyguard.
This burger looks too delicious.
So Patrick, I am cautiously optimistic, just like I am with any reboot or sequel to anything that I loved.
We are freaking hard to please, apparently.
But
I
I
know I am.
literally cried watching it. There was literally a tear. I'm not kidding.
How hard to please are we?
We're so hard to please that we didn't like Obi-Wan.
Nope.
I don't brought that up.
So apparently we're the only two.
Apparently, we're the only 2 people in the entire world that didn't really
I haven't
like
seen it yet, so I reserve the right to not like it.
I'm not going to talk about it too much.
Oh, yeah, it was great meeting Kevin. So Kevin from Pegwarmers came by to
Yes.
hang out and shop and stuff.
Yes.
That was really cool.
See,
That
I
was
missed
really cool.
everything inside on the register.
It was great. It was great to see Kevin from Pegwarmers.
Yep.
Earl, we have watched Kenobi. We have not started watching Stranger Things yet. Everybody is saying that Chip and Dale is really good. It's sort of like the Roger Rabbit of our generation. So we might want to watch that.
That's
Dina
cool.
wasn't sold on Obi-Wan.
Let me tell you something. I heard that Maverick, we can't wait to see it.
We're going tomorrow.
From everything I hear, people are like, it's better than Top Gun. Which, what?
It got a 5-minute standing ovation at the Cannes Film Festival.
Mark, Mark's, you know what's funny? Mark and Dina are typically...
We called Kevin into existence.
We manifested him.
Mark and Dina are right in line with us. Typically on everything, they like what we like and have issues with the same things we have issues with. And Mark's right. I am being Jedi patient with this show.
Yeah.
But so far, I'm just like,
But there's
man.
already things... I don't want to give it away for anyone who hasn't seen it.
Like me.
Solo...
All right, so we got to see Rescue Rangers.
Solo was not a movie I needed. Because I don't want to know why Han Solo has dice on the mirror. I don't want to know where the parsecs came from.
That's not. It's not the fact that I don't need it.
I don't want to see it.
If it's told better, and a little better thought out, I'm fine with it.
Solo had amazing potential. That
Totally.
I feel like it met.
It didn't
lived up
need.
to.
They didn't. They apparently had a checklist of. He meets Chewbacca.
This Easter egg,
He gets
that
the
Easter
name
egg.
Solo. He does the Kessel Run. He meets Lando Calrissian. Like everything, and it didn't need everything.
We weren't big fans of the Boba Fett show either until it became the Mandalorian show.
Boba Fett was terrible, except for the 2 episodes that were Mandalorian centric.
I don't need Boba Fett. The thing about Boba Fett that made him so great was that you had no idea what was going on.
The best thing, I forget the actor's name who plays Boba Fett.
I don't want to mangle it.
Tamora, yeah. Him. The best thing he has done is, listen, Obi-Wan spoilers. Close your ears.
It's an unimportant thing.
It's unimportant, but you might want to say it. The best thing he has done is the cameo.
I like that you turned to me and whispered.
The best thing he has done is the cameo as the clone in Obi-Wan. That was awesome.
It was like a 2-second little thing of him as an old man.
And that's all I needed to see, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway. Did you know Harrison Ford doesn't sing in a group setting? Oh, Jesus.
Patrick, I'm taking all your claims away for that.
Now Willow comes away.
No, put it back. It's an $18 game. Put it back.
All right. What else we got? Are we going to do the Intellivision lot?
I mean, why not?
All right.
It's not... Listen, no one's going to want this, but it's here, so I'm going to put it out anyway. This is a weird mix of 7 Intellivision games.
In very nice boxes.
The boxes are really nice. They're not all 100% complete. But
they all have games.
They all have games. They don't all have all of their... A lot of the Intellivision stuff came with all kinds of overlays and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know. For the controllers.
I got to be honest. I was too lazy to check that all that was here, so I'm going to sell them assuming that it's not. If it is, good for you. If it's not... Yes. I apologize, but you're paying for not complete stuff.
So Kevin from Pegwarmers, I'm glad he's not chastising me for spoiling that we did the Willow thing. But that's just here in our little group, Kevin. Nobody else knows that.
Yeah, it's only the 87
He just said what I think. Solo should have only been one origin factor.
Yeah.
Like, how does he get the Millennium Falcon?
It was literally like just
how
a list.
Does he meet... So getting the Millennium Falcon also includes meeting Lando. So maybe that should have been the story. Or meeting Chewie, but not everything. Matter of fact, when the guy was like... Solo, that's your name. I'm like, he had to give him the name.
I'm sorry.
Solo? Was his name like Han Zimmer? Like, what was his name?
The fact that, Han Solo, the character of Han Solo, you don't know his backstory. He's just this mysterious kind of badass guy. The fact that some dude at a freaking ticket-taking thing gave him his name Solo, he is not the person who would allow that to be. My name's not Han Solo because some ticket man gave me that.
Right. Well, maybe he thought it was cool and let it stick.
I don't...
Anyway. How much do we have for this lot of Intellivision?
Did I put it down here? Oh, I think we said it in the group. It was $40.
Shipped?
Yeah.
For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Intellivision games with boxes?
Yeah.
Are we cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
Intellivision games go for between $10 to $15 each if they're complete in box. Again, I'm not 100% sure that all of these are complete, so $40 would make me very happy.
Lando's introduction in Pegwarmers. Lando's introduction in Empire was great. And you totally buy it. Oh, they apparently knew each other. They had some issues.
Mark, they started to destroy our individual lore we built in our heads.
We have a claim. There's a little run on the Intellivision games. I'm just going to scroll back to make absolutely sure before I run my mouth. But looks like Dave Corson was first.
Dave.
Patrick,
Corson, just got beaten by Dave, one of our local VIPs.
Who was here yesterday, hanging out with his partner in crime.
Soren and Scratchin' were both here.
They're making noise about trying to have us on Soren and Scratchin' to in some sort of
Are we making piles of things?
Talking about something or trivia.
Did we have?
This is Patrick's pile.
Piles.
But there were some that we got claimed before. Where did I put those?
I don't know.
In a pile
I handed it to you.
I don't know.
Oh, ruh-roh.
They're here somewhere, I hope.
What were they? Oh, it was Excite Bike.
There were 3 games. They're here somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, you'll find them,
Penelope. There.
Who?
Put them on that little pile right there. Okay.
Penelope lost claims.
Yeah, we had 3 VIP claims.
Misplaced.
We had 3 VIP claims before the stream, and they seem to have vanished.
Yeah, it's actually better without all the details.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer not to know the details. Shit, where did I put those games? I swear they were just here.
Either. They were. I saw them in your hand. The good news is they're in the building.
They're right here on the floor.
That you found them.
Is that going to affect camera 2? Let me see camera 2 real quick.
I think it will. It doesn't.
All right.
It doesn't seem to have affected it in a bad way.
Yes, I agree with all of you guys.
Floor or something?
Yes, I agree with all of you guys who are saying that it affects the details. You really don't want the details.
Camera 1 right now, Celine, while we're setting up.
I totally agree. Ugh, I don't have any of these priced.
Me neither. I'm just going to riff.
All right. I'm fine with that.
The thing about Strider is shipping was going to be a bear, but...
Is he heavy?
Ish.
the size of the...
Does it say Strider or Aragorn on it?
It says Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, 11-inch deluxe posable Aragorn.
You can get your own 11 inches of Aragorn right here on Farpoint Bartertown.
He doesn't...
no,
no cheesecakes. Aragorn does... If you're, 11 inches, you don't have to get jacked like that. So, this is a PG-13 stream.
Or it was.
Did you just say that?
It was till a minute ago.
I'm done talking. I'm good.
What do you call it when Anakin's robot head is mad? You see three... Oh my god,
PO'd.
Jesus. Chris Wilde, finish the gig and you're in on the truck. How meta is that? We are on in the truck.
That is meta. I love that.
Chris, stop by, man. I'm starving.
Strider was Justin's nickname in high school.
If you have leftovers, dude.
I want some fries. I accidentally ordered mac and cheese instead of fries because I'm an idiot.
There was nothing but positive reviews of Motley Crue.
So, Craig Dawson.
Except for me dropping the thing and smashing the whole side.
Craig Dawson said that it was the best sandwich he's ever eaten.
Wow. And he's an old man.
He is an old man. He's eating a lot. He's a large guy. So
he's eaten
a lot of sandwiches in his life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so 11 inches of Aragorn.
Yeah, 11 inches.
Shipped to your door.
Camera
two. Alright, time to switch cameras.
$18.
I like the expression on his face.
Cake, me?
Oh, I'll start that. It's only $5.48.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, this is going to be a short barter town, let me tell you.
Let me tell you something.
This is going to be a short one.
Samwise Gamgee from Return of the King, when he dresses up as an orc, I believe, in like orc undercover gear. $20. Toy Biz, Lord of the Rings. It's a highly detailed evidence. Yeah, you can see every vein. What do you call it when you hit on queso? Oh my god.
He kind of looks like Ringo Starr.
You want to hear? I'm going to give this a Skylar.
Look at the face.
He's got he's got some type of facial
So,
expression
speaking
on
of giving
there.
things, I don't know where this came from, but I'm keeping it.
What is it? I want it.
It's Harry Potter socks. Did they
Came
come from
this
that woman?
collection, yeah.
Ooh.
So, VIPs on Thunderdome. I'm going to keep all the Slytherin socks, and we're going to give all the rest of them away on Thunderdome.
Oh, I see these don't sell. Maybe a Thunderdome them.
Yeah.
Oh, these don't sell good Thunderdome.
Sam is not to scale with the 11-inch, right?
No.
No.
No. Well.
I mean,
Let me see.
No.
I don't think so. I don't think Sam was quite that short compared to Aragorn.
No. That's like the size of his hand.
No, he's to scale with the 6-inch figures.
All right. What else we got here?
We have some high-end Lord of the Rings things. I have to look them up though.
Well, let's go to Tucker Cam or some shit, and we'll look them up.
Tucker Cam.
Who's Tucker? He's going to
And
Selena.
he's gonna run away.
He heard Selena call him.
Tucky, come here.
Tuck, what's this?
Tucky, come here. Oh my gosh, what does Justin have, Tucky?
What's this, Tuck?
Tucky,
Tuck,
what's
what's this?
What's over here?
Come here.
What's that?
Hey, Tuck, come here. Hey,
No, over here.
Tucker.
Over here.
Penelope, he thinks you have
Tucker,
something.
go.
Come here, Tuck. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's that?
You're off screen. I don't know what's happening.
Good boy. Gets him right back into his spot.
What happens
Now
is
he's
Selena...
like waiting for. He's just. I love the
Selena
side eye.
talks. Selena talks and like makes him like run over.
I love the side eye.
The
Why does he
coordination.
side eye me like that?
Because he's the cutest thing.
Is he a good boy?
He's literally the best boy. Oh my god, have you seen
Are you
his
a good
dog?
boy?
He's literally the best freaking dog.
He's such a good boy.
I actively like. I'm not a dog person, and I kind of like actively kind of don't
All
like
right,
dogs.
camera 2.
I'm scared of dogs. How about I look up this Lord of the Rings stuff while you do that, or do we need to look
Oh,
those up
this
too?
all needs to be looked up. This is a.
Oh
I'm
god.
gonna go to camera 1 then.
God damn it.
Yeah, camera 1.
All right, I'm just gonna listen, guys. You're just gonna have to talk amongst yourselves or something. Oh, we had an online sale. I love that.
Bonus.
Yeah, if you're not familiar, we also have an online store at farpointtoys.com. You can find over almost 1,000 different amazing items.
Did I lose a piece of dog treat?
It's rolled over there next to
Oh.
Aragorn.
That's your last one for the day, buddy.
Coronation. What is
Ration
this?
Tuck.
Return of the King. And it's a set.
Here's where we get really
When
exciting.
you call
Yeah.
him, I gotta stop saying
You gotta go back to
anything
Tucker Cam and just let everybody stare at Tucker while we look things up. Oh my god, look at that baby! Oh Jesus, he's literally the cutest thing. Wow, this is expensive. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool beans, man. I hope you guys want some high-end Lord of the Rings. Alright, it's not it's not that bad. Alright. People are asking crazy money, but what they're actually selling for is a different story. Hey, I just want to tell you what I'm doing.
She's using the toy as a shield.
Shipping it though?
I mean, that's what they're doing.
What's up right now?
What's up right now is 90, 100, and other ridiculous numbers. But they're actually selling for around that price. This one did almost half that on bids. I love this. Now we're going to do like mom and dad like hand signs.
Yeah. It reminds me of mom.
Because when I put it in the store, I'm putting it for like 15, 20 more than that.
All right, that sounds good. Mom would write our Christmas lists in shorthand.
All right, so this beautiful coronation, let me write this down.
That's too big for camera 2.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings coronation. I might be able to like show off like each figure. Here, go to camera 2. I'll just see what I can get. This is a beautiful set. You're getting. It doesn't work on camera, so you're getting all these.
Tilt it back, you can see their heads.
I can't. He's got so much shit in the way. I can't
fix that.
Oh, Aowen is in there. Oh my god, I love her. She's goals. All right, you get the idea. There's a bunch of figures in there. $60. You can go back to camera 1.
I'm already halfway there.
That is an awesome set. That's like $10 a piece per figure. How many are in there? 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful set. You never need to open it.
Dude, the sculpts are fantastic.
It plays amazingly well.
It's an exclusive Faramir and Aowen. You can't get them anywhere else. Wow. Is that Aomer? That's a really nice set. Do we have any vintage gargoyles? We actually do.
In store we do.
Yeah, in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't. I want to sell one here because it'll empty a shelf in the store.
Yeah, that's not how we roll. And oh wow! Holy crap! Why aren't we keeping this?
Let me see.
Maybe we are.
Look, it's the Fellowship, right?
No way.
It comes with everybody and a ring. It comes with a ring.
All 9 of them.
And a ring. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see.
I feel like that wants to live in the museum.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I might have to keep that.
It even has a ring. Look at Legolas. His eyebrows are on fleek. Do people still say that? Is on fleek still a thing, or am I old?
Well.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I know that I'm old, but is on fleek still a thing? Justin, can I put this down?
Yeah.
I don't want to put it on top of. I don't want to put it on top of your Jabba guys, but I wanted to put it on the roundabout.
These Jabba guys are really tough.
Really tough, like expensive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they went up when they released that sail barge.
Oh, that makes sense. Lord of the Rings Deluxe. What is this? Fellowship? We're being really boring. We're gonna lose.
All right, so here's the band. Camera 2. This is the Max Rebo band, Walmart exclusive diorama set. This is $85 shipped. That's a hell of a deal. And then this is the dancers. They're $100 shipped. So that's. I'll do both for $175 if you want them both. I don't know. The Kimsies are not watching. They came up and spent money, so this is definitely a Kimsey thing. But
we have a Claim Mark Arcaro Claim Cantina band.
The band. The band. See, Mark knew that was a good deal on that.
Mr. Arcaro, thank you very much. Let's see. What are these doing? On bids. Okay, that makes sense. I don't like bids.
Farpoint behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so just to give you guys an idea of how we do this, we I hate to say it, but eBay sets the market for basically every collectible item out there, and we just look at eBay sold listings over the last year.
Wait a second, man. I'm confused here.
What's up?
Well, people are calling the dancers the band, but they're not. They're the fucking dancers.
They are in fact the dancers. Their job is dancers, right? Jabba's Palace, something. Yeah,
give me 1 second.
Yeah, you've got a Rebo band. I mean, you already said the price, so.
I did.
You did. Let's see. This set, this
Fellowship.
Fellowship.
It's a matter of knowing how good a deal they're getting.
This Fellowship set is fantastic.
I'm coveting it from here.
It's really nice. Like, I kind of. Listen, did I love the movies? Yes. I tend to not like movie. I don't know, like movie things.
It's $250 for the band one.
Remember the year we tried to do a marathon of the movies the day after Christmas?
Hold on a second.
That was.
Did you just give Mark a carrot too good of a deal?
No, now I see one sold for $80 with tons of shipping.
All right,
$300. Set of 2.
People are asking.
This is a lot like what Processing Toys looks like when they're working when the store's not open. I'll come in and Justin will have like the whole table spread out with all manner of Star Wars or G.I. Joe figures, and it'll be clicking and clacking and muttering and hissing.
Yeah, I'll honor that, Mark. That's fine. It's a bang up deal.
Well, that's good.
So that's the band. He wants the band.
Yeah,
Anybody want
let
the dancers?
Let our VIPs get a good deal on things. I don't mind. So if I was going to put this up for sale, I would do 120. You want to keep it for that
Yeah, let's
price?
just keep it. It's
Are you
cool.
sure?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna put it?
We'll sell the coronation and we'll keep
Let's
this.
figure out where we're gonna put it later.
I think
just
Skylar
want you
would
to
love
keep
that.
it.
All right. Sorry, guys. We're keeping this one.
I just want you to keep it.
Don't you love that we keep stuff?
To a point. To a point.
And that's not to say that you'll never, ever, ever sell
Alicia
it.
said, "You're lucky I have the babies, or I would have beat you."
This is
Alicia
such a nice
should just be
set.
like, "Pass," so people can see that she could have claimed it first.
That's amazing.
This is so nice.
Yeah,
They're
we
both-
say $60 on
They're
that,
both
right?
nice. Yeah, $60 on that one. If I was gonna sell the other one, I would have said 120 or 130.
Yeah.
It's just really cool.
Shipping's gonna be a bear.
It would be shipping on that would be a lot.
I'm hungry. I want another donut. Yeah, that's gotta be heavier than the coronation because there's 9 figures in that one.
The Rebo Band Jabba's Palace Entertainers. Oh, that's why people are calling it Rebo Band, because it says Rebo Band on the box.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Well, I mean, it kind of is the Rebo band, isn't it?
It's the dancers.
Oh, the dancers aren't the band itself. I thought you meant the band.
These two together is $300. The deal I made on that is insane. Oh well.
It's Mark. I don't care.
Yeah,
we
no,
should have
it's-
looked it up
Mark
better.
is
If
spending
we don't want to look stuff up on the fly, we should make sure we're prepared all the time.
Yeah.
It wasn't exactly feasible yesterday. Oh, I'm gonna camera 2 on this.
Not yet.
What do you got here? Give me something I can look up. We're boring as hell right now. Can you give me
Is
something?
Tucker active?
I mean, just give me camera 3 in general.
Somebody say.
Ooh, this is
Somebody
nice.
say the T word.
Treat.
I meant the other T word, but that works too.
Look at him. He's so wall-eyed.
Look at that face. He has absolutely wall-eyed. I learned that during the calendar shoot.
Oh my god, but he's so cute.
I don't know if you guys are the havers of TikTok, but Emily made some really cool. I call them Tuck Talks. TikToks with Tucky in
Oh
them
my god,
yesterday.
look at his stupid face. Look at his cute, stupid face.
But there's one of her TikToks has Tucky with his little paw on the stamper that we were using for
Oh
the
my god,
pontographs.
that killed
It's
me.
So cute.
That killed me. He was stamping the stamps himself.
We took his paw print, his actual paw print, and put it on paper, and then Penelope cleaned up the image from the stray fur and whatnot, and then sent it off to have the stamp made. We figured inking up the dog in the middle of the toy show would be not a great idea.
All right, Justin, I'm ready on this one. It's not a high-end piece.
All right, cool. Put it up.
It's a titanium Bosk.
More on camera.
I got nowhere to put it.
Take off that. The
The yellow thing.
I don't know what you're doing.
The
The
yellow bit.
titanium. Oh, you can take that off too.
All right, titanium Bosk. $15 on titanium Bosk.
Wow, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You gonna be able to ship that for
I was
that?
gonna say he's kind of heavy.
It's freaking die cast.
Justin, I'm not gonna ask.
All right, cool.
I'm not gonna ask $20 on a $15 item.
And then this is Anakin's Jedi Starfighter titanium sealed in box.
The titaniums are much better when they're a
50
ship.
$50.
When they're a ship and not
It's a
just
deal.
a
They sell
board.
regularly for more than 70.
It's a cool ship.
That is a cool ship. I like that. That is cool.
Yeah.
What else we got? Oh wow. Nice. What else is over there? Oh, hello. Ooh, where did we get these?
Jim Kita.
Alright. Did he buy them from us?
No, these are very nice, clean cards. Vintage, carded.
Which
Very
backs we
clean.
got?
Nikto and
A 65 back. A 79 back and a 65 back. You need to know that
Which
to look
one's
them up.
which?
This is the 65 back. It's a Palatoy.
We'll do 75 a piece on those.
Yeah?
Yep.
Alright. Wow, that is a deal. This is a Palatoy 65 back. Klaatu, and this is a Return
And
of the
they
Jedi.
are beautiful. They
Nikto.
display very nice.
Well, except for the rip on the front of this one.
Yeah.
But other
Oh,
than
yeah,
that,
yeah, that's
he
right.
looks fantastic.
You know what? So 75 on the one and yeah, 65 on that one. 60 on that one.
Okay. And that is Nikto,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The other one's Klaatu.
Eric, is that a claim?
I don't think so. Oh, maybe. That was the price we said, right?
I think he's trying to correct me, but he's not correct. It's a 65 pack Palatoy Klaatu.
If Lord of the Rings had an NES game, what would it be?
And that one was 75.
If Eric wasn't both, they're both his.
Is that a claim?
Eric,
Are we calling that a claim?
wait, if Lord of the Rings had an NES game,
I'm not
what would it
Eric.
be?
I'm okay. Both then.
I believe that's a claim.
Eric, I need to see the magic
Yeah.
word. I need to see claim or I
Eric,
want
Eric,
something like that. If you wouldn't mind, please, just to clarify.
We're doing 75 on the 65 back Palatoy Klaatu,
And
then we've
60.
got 60 on this Nick 279 back, and he's got a little bit of a. You can see the card is showing a little bit on the front there.
It still displays really nice.
We picked up Eric last week, I think. What was the price again? 75 on the Palatoy Klaatu and 65 on the Nikto. He's got a little bit of a
60.
60?
75 and 60.
Yeah.
Okay, 75 and 60. I'm sorry. I have 65.
60 is where he
now.
landed.
Okay.
Claim both.
Claim
Eric,
both.
thank you for
That's-
your claim.
That's the magic word.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Eric.
Boom.
Thank you. Thank you, Eric.
Just saying the item itself isn't.
Eric is still kind of new.
Yeah.
It's only his
Yeah,
second
that's good.
Bartertown,
That's why I'm
I
explaining
think.
why I was like, you have to say your
I
right
thought he was-
words.
Well, you never know. Sometimes people like to help us, like, and clarify things.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Just
It's
saying
so
the name of
cool.
the item
It is.
We'll just
Isn't-
keep them both, I
isn't a
guess.
definitive claim.
Cool.
And I would hate to
These
So
look
you can
great.
pull
sell
them.
something that.
And you know what? He gets the, since they're already in.
They're in clamshells.
Clamshells,
Yeah,
they'll
he'll get the
stay in
clamshells, of course.
Clam shells. I haven't had clams in
Oh, I used to
years.
keep every one of these I ever saw.
Hey, there's Jim.
There's Jimmy. There he is. Jimmy just saw that we made a couple bucks. We didn't crush,
No.
but we made a few dollars. Thank you, Jim, for a good deal.
That
Jimmy had a good day yesterday, and
was
thank you, man. I'm glad you
Good.
did.
What
Jimmy
is
was the
this?
first.
love
So
to hear
the
that.
show it's free to vend, free to attend, but it ain't free to throw. And Jim was the second vendor, to come and donate towards the the overhead of the show.
We really appreciate that you guys are cool with that because
Yeah, it feels weird, but
It does feel weird because unless I'm having a giant fire during a pandemic, I really hate asking for money. But this year especially, our overhead for the show was more than it's ever been this year. And I don't want to point fingers, but our insurance,
they were pointing at me or something.
our insurance for the event has literally almost quadrupled since we started doing It's a Toy Show here 5 years ago. Atlantic City Electric is kind enough to allow us to use their parking lot across the street for folks to park and safely come across to the show instead of parking on the sides of the road, which is incredibly unsafe.
It's a very busy highway.
It's a very busy highway, and it's very unsafe to park on the side of the road and just walk over. But their insurance requirements, COVID has made everything go up. And this year they asked us for a lot of insurance. And it was so much insurance that they needed us to be covered by that our insurance company couldn't even do it. I had to go to a third-party event insurance thing.
Did you end up having to do that? Yikes.
It was very nice of them, Rocky, you're right. It was nice of them to help out in that way. It's not their fault that insurance is super expensive.
I mean, I get it. I'd want to cover my.
I get it.
But
Yeah,
who-
I don't know why they need so much insurance. What they think is going to happen over there. I mean, someone could drive through the front
That's
of the
what
building or
insurance is
something.
for, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, they needed so much that my insurance company couldn't cover it.
So I had to buy event insurance.
Nice. CD just made a great comment. Thank you guys for talking, so I can have something to do while he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah, no, very helpful.
CD is watching on YouTube. They just said, watching Bartertown for the past several months has really inspired me to get back into collecting. Selena, could you scroll
Oh, that's
up?
awesome.
Yes.
I missed that. Inspired me to get back into collecting Star Wars and visiting my local shops. Also been telling lots of collector friends about Farpoint. Thank you, CD. That's
Thank
awesome.
you, CD. Tell your local shops. Say, hey, Farpoint got me back into this.
I keep saying he. They wish.
They should give us a VIG.
There you go.
CD wishes they can make it to the show, but they are out of state. Maybe next year.
What state?
Yeah, what state?
We'd love to know where people are at.
Yes.
All right, so
yes. Give me.
It helps us
$80
save
bucks for the large scale sealed Saga Collection TIE Fighter.
That is a great.
That's
looking
shipped
TIE
to
fighter.
you. It's going to be a bear to ship. It is.
Oh,
what it
let
is.
me worry about that.
I love those. What do they call them? Wings, I guess. The panels.
Yeah, I love them too. I love
Wings.
them under this. The larger scale stuff is amazing.
Oh,
Down in
you're
Baltimore.
not
That's
so
not that
far.
bad.
That's almost
Yeah, awesome.
local.
That's 3 hours, right?
We've driven through. Route 40 goes through Baltimore.
It sure does.
It's a doable day trip.
Yeah.
Baltimore. What the hell they used to say in the?
Be more.
No, in the Wire, he would say Baltimore.
Be more.
I'm police.
I'm police. Are you police?
I'm police.
Rip Omar.
No.
Spoilers.
Too soon.
You said too soon. The show came out in like 1996.
No,
I'm old. I have a different perspective of time.
What do we got
It's a
here?
spaceship.
So I'm just sitting here chatting. What else can we chat about?
Chat it up, baby.
Oh,
Chat 'em up.
I love chatting, especially with this puke voice that I have right now.
We're kind of going around the topics, but Patrick had asked a question earlier, just like a conversation generator.
Okay, yes. Thank you for scrolling back.
I wanted to revisit that.
If Lord of the Rings had an NES game, what would it be like? So, it would have to be like a hunt and find, and like you have to have like a thing to do. Why did you just go to camera 2?
I was trying to answer Rocky, and I was on the wrong page. The mouse was in the wrong spot.
So it would probably be Zelda-like, where you're like going here to pick up this hobbit, and then going there to drop this off, and then you have to go to find the eagles, and then you have to go here and go there, and then it's like a beat 'em up at the end with like maybe you're punching, maybe like you go into Mordor where you punch the orcs.
I'm just like visualizing a 16-bit Mordor now, lots of red and orange and blinking squares.
Rocky thinks Lord of the Rings would be a combination of Myst and Legend of Zelda. That's, like a hunt and...
Fairly on, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. God, you just made me think of Myst. I haven't thought about Myst in decades,
Same.
Literally.
I'm still in the 16-bit world. I'm seeing, or is it 8-bit? 16-bit?
There was 16-bit, but you're probably thinking of 8-bit.
Yeah.
That's a traditional square.
Yeah, I'm seeing like a green square on top of a brown rectangle for a tree, and yeah, it's kind of neat. And the black, I just
8-bit,
imagine
yeah.
the 8-bit
All
black
right.
Mordor tower.
Nice. All right, what is this Y-Wing bomber?
Clone Wars Y-Wing. So what's cool about this is what the Y-Wings originally look like,
Yeah.
and then the ones we see are like stripped down versions.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's awesome. Matter of fact, I think in Rebels, there's a whole Y-Wing thing in Rebels. Anyway, sealed box. People are asking no less than $250 for this. $160. Sealed Y-Wing. Awesome.
It is
Awesome ship.
Very cool.
So cool. I love it.
What you got left over there?
It's just like 3
How much more stalling do I have to do?
We can be good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we can
What
call
time is
it.
it?
This stuff's great for the store.
Well, we've been going for an hour.
display.
I think that's about all I have in me,
Fantastically.
honestly. And the microtransactions would be outfits belonging to all the nicknames Justin says he had in high school.
Yikes! So many.
They called me a lot. They called me a lot of stuff.
Things. So many
They
things.
called me Johnny nicknames.
All right, are we good?
I'm done. I'm closing my eBay to stop looking.
Okay.
I'm gonna look in on Tucker Cam.
Oh yeah, what's Tucker doing?
What's Tucker doing?
Tucky.
Tucker's doing what I call a faceplant nap.
Tucky.
He just
I'm gonna go do a faceplant nap.
He just completely plants his snout down.
Tucky.
This dog, he sleeps under the blanket. He when he's napping or sleeping, he goes 100% under the blanket. I pull it up to get him some air, and he huffs at me and buries his snout again.
All right, you guys want to see something? Come here, Tuck.
Uh-oh,
What's
what?
this? What's this? Come here, Tuck.
Which camera should I be on?
What's this? Stay right
I
there.
don't know what you're planning.
So just stay right there.
Stay on
Camera
right
3.
where? On 1?
Camera 3.
On 3.
What's this, Tuck?
You're off.
What's this? What's this?
Oh, is he doing his trick?
Tuck, do a trick.
He can't
Flip.
do the.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He can't
can't-
roll over on the
he
linoleum.
can't-
Oh,
Liam.
he's just spinning.
Yeah,
Go
he's just
boy.
spinning. He came with a pre-programmed
Go
trick.
boy.
Oh, buddy. He came with a pre-programmed trick where he rolls over. But it only works on carpet.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, so if you go to give him a treat, he will roll over automatically,
He'll
but he
literally
can't.
roll over,
He
but he
can't
can't-
do it.
So
on
he just
linoleum.
runs around and he just like.
Tucker tried spinning.
What a callback.
There's a old school.
That's
Bartertown.
Bartertown callback.
Tucker tried
Are
spinning.
you in your socks? Where did
Yeah.
your shoes go?
Oh, I needed to be comfortable.
Yeah, I feel
It's that kind of day.
It's a good Bartertown for me. We had a hell of a day yesterday.
We had a heck of a day yesterday, and I gotta be honest, we had a great day today in store. We sat outside in our little lawn chairs for about an hour and a half after we were open, just chilling out front with some friends.
Yep.
While poor Danny was in here running the shop all by himself.
Nice.
What friends? What friends did we sit outside in lawn chairs with and enjoy the beautiful weather this afternoon?
I said friends. I just said friends.
What friends?
It wasn't Tucker.
Somebody can guess.
Tucker wasn't here.
I just said friends. I didn't want to say who.
What friends?
I didn't want to
I
say
wonder
who.
what friends it may have
It's
been.
secret.
It was their invisible friends.
It's our secret friends.
They're always with us. The invisible
Their imaginary friends.
So that was a nice start of the day.
Veronica Gresham.
Yep.
The first hour and a half.
The Scullys.
And then we had a
Alicia.
bye.
Scully.
There's no Scullys, they're imaginary.
I can't wait to see this.
The Scullys don't actually exist.
There are imaginary friends.
Then we had a bye come in. Some He-Man, which needs a little work.
You know, after a sale yesterday, we had a great day in the store. Pretty good. You know, we have so much in the store. I'm very Dina Scully's.
And then we had a gentleman come in, and he stayed for a long time,
Mark's
even after
nephew.
close. Came all the way from Queens.
Not Mark's nephew. No.
Came all the way from Queens. Was he here just for us?
No, he was here for a family thing and Googled us and came in and spent the day on the floor in the comic room going through the comics to fill his package. It was very cool. How much to throw in that loose Sonic? Nothing. It's yours.
Okay.
How about that?
That's how they roll.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your claims. Thank you for hanging. Love you, VIPs. Next Saturday we had to push it back. Next Saturday is Thunderdome.
I was going to ask when it was.
We're going to have some
Saturday.
of these NESs. We're going to have some of this Lord of the Rings stuff.
We're just going to have whatever.
We're going to have all kinds of
We're
stuff.
going to have Harry Potter socks because I'm taking the Slytherins.
And the Kimseys came and gave us stuff specifically to put in the Thunderdome.
So speaking of that, can you guys see up there? There's 2 potted plants.
They can see.
They're made of perler beads. Rob is asking what was the last Star Wars vehicle and its price.
The Y-Wing.
Rob, come pick it up. It's the Clone Wars Y-Wing, and I said 150.
You said 160.
I said 160.
But you could say 150.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you're gonna come, if you're still in Jersey and you're gonna grab it,
I mean,
140.
wow.
That's a deal.
Sealed Clone Wars Y-Wing.
Yeah.
But I know you guys, you spent some money yesterday and you're up on vacation.
Yes.
No pressure. I didn't know the Kimseys are watching. All right. We love y'all, man. We've had a hell of a weekend.
Yes.
Rockamo, love you. You missed
Alicia,
the TIE
yes,
Fighter.
you did miss the TIE Fighter, Kimsey.
There is a TIE Fighter here, yeah.
Yes.
Safe travel to the Kimseys home. Thank you guys for coming up.
Thank you all so much. We're going to do a wrap-up post.
Yeah.
But thank you all so much for coming yesterday. It was a fantastic day. The part of it that I remember was great.
The part that you don't remember was pretty cool, too.
The part I don't remember was, I guess, okay
You
until
want to go eat some rotten fruit?
No. The word fruit is making me feel nauseous.
I
So
had a piece of that fruit. It was nasty.
This is
You had
Rockamo
some?
signing off.
It wasn't nasty because of the sangria. It was nasty because I don't like mangoes, and it was a mango that I grabbed.
all right, we are going to sign off. I'm going to go take a nap.
Okay.
It was nice seeing all you guys, and we'll see you next week.